Stories that I don't want to be who I am. It hurts me.
I think
Grandma,
Michael
do you still
Jackson
have the
has
zipper?
terrible body dysmorphia. I think he
Grandma, do
never
you
liked
still
what he
have
saw
the
in the mirror.
zipper?
At a point, it started to make him look terrible. But I don't think Michael saw that.
Michael's eccentricities seem to always overshadow his talent throughout his life.
It's not everybody who tries to buy the Elephant Man's bones and travels with a pet chimpanzee.
Michael
I've never
played
seen him
with the
cry or
press.
heard him
He was
cry
having
like
fun
that.
with publicity and trying to come up with ways to get more attention.
Hey, get down. Maisha, get down. Maisha.
My church is gonna everyone's gonna start a prayer chain for her.
The mysterious
They're gonna pray for her?
No, there's no mysterious behavior. Maybe I like to live that way. I like to dress that way. I don't want paparazzi, really. But if they come,
I don't know why I'm crying so much,
write the
but
right
I
kind
don't know. I
of
just
things
don't
to
like
write. If
that.
you're going to write something, be
Sucks.
good.
Nobody does.
The storyline at the time was that he was somehow detached
She's not
from
that
reality.
old.
That certain
How old is
aspects of
she?
her personality
She's
came out that
70.
left people kind of upset.
That's old.
No, it's not. Not compared to
Michael Jackson
100.
marries.
Nobody lives to be, not that many live to be 100. He married Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis Presley's daughter.
I believed it because it never looked real. It never felt real. It seemed like a
I love the
publicity stunt.
kittens.
I thought Lisa Marie was a breath of fresh air. But of course, you got to go to public and prove it. So MTV and kissing on TV.
And just think, nobody thought this would last.
The first kiss, not convincing at all. I think he might have tried too hard to prove that it was a real relationship.
It's the
Hey,
most sort of intriguing
Shh,
relationship of
down.
his life is Lisa
Go
Marie
down,
because she
Dad.
testifies that their relationship was a real and vivid one until they broke up.
At his core, Michael was a kid who'd been physically abused by his dad, who just didn't have a lot of self-esteem. Was smart enough, funny enough, intelligent enough to meet the expectations of people who now loved Michael Jackson more than anything else.
When you've been through what I've been through, when you've been hit over the head most of your life, express it. I take it, I turn it into positive energy. I think that's the way of the artist.
In the last years, his name was really taking a beating. The boy stuff and the weirdness and the tabloid. He was not in a place where you could just love him.
The thing about Michael is that he
He's
always
trying to-
felt
Quiet.
misunderstood.
I love you.
Here he is. And then Martin Bashir says, I want to do, what have you been doing all this time, Michael? I want to do a documentary film about you.
I think in Michael's mind, the Martin Bashir documentary was supposed to normalize him, and it only makes him look weirder.
Why can't you share your bed? The most loving thing to do is to share your bed with someone. You
really think that?
Yeah, sleep in it. I'll sleep on the floor. It's yours. Always give the best to the company,
That caused huge problems for him, and then that led to these most recent accusations of child molestation.
How you doing? Sheriff's Department, we have search warrants?
The video police took when they went into Neverland showed us the way this man lived. And it was elegant and opulent and eccentric and sometimes sort of disturbing. Every nook and cranny of Neverland was stuffed with dolls and toys and memorabilia and leather-bound books.
He never got to be a kid.
Beautiful, almost Romanesque white marble statues, and then you'd turn the corner and you'd see kitschy, weird pieces of art. You get a real sense of loneliness and the desire to fill your empty space in your big, beautiful, opulent home with whatever pleases you at the time. It was a disturbing look inside Jackson's personal
They
life.
never found anything on him.
I think as you get to a certain level and they start creating these crazy stories, making you out to be not normal, what is normal?
Whose office is this?
That's his office.
Huh?
This is his office.
This is Michael's?
An arrest warrant has been issued for pop singer Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson was officially charged yesterday in California with 7 counts of child molestation and 2 counts of intoxicating a minor so he could molest him.
It was bad because everyone knew Michael hung out with a lot of young boys. He made no secret of that.
Please keep an open mind and let me have my day in court. I deserve a fair trial like every other American citizen. Let's face it, Jackson was involved in allegations, serious allegations, of a sexual nature against children. Not only in 1993, but in 2003, 2 separate instances.
Over time, as he
Get down!
day after day after day, and hear these horrible things that are being said about himself, it really starts to take a toll on him.
And every day you could see him failing a little more. He seemed dazed, frankly, half of the time. It made us in the reporting gallery wonder, is he on something? Is he taking prescription drugs? Is he drunk?
I still struggle with how to think about the whole young boy thing. Was he trying to recapture a lost childhood? Was he doing something that, you know, is immoral and illegal and horrible? I don't know.
He was found innocent in the end.
Michael Jackson was totally vindicated. 10 times he heard not guilty.
But it really took a chunk out of him. It really took a bite out of him.
I really think that started a downward spiral on his life.
You know, the kid off of Home Alone
In a
was
lot of
one of
people's
them.
eyes, he was still guilty.
No, he
He
didn't.
vowed never to
He
go back to
claimed
Neverland
that Michael
again
Jackson
because the
molested
police
him.
No, he
had
didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. They wanted him to come on and testify,
Yeah, they
and he
wanted
said,
to-
"I won't do that to him." He didn't, because he didn't do anything to me. He refused to testify.
I won't live there ever again. I'll visit Neverland. It's a house now. It's not a home anymore. I'll only visit there.
Having these accusations floating around is very dangerous and very damaging for his career.
I'm thinking of him as having a lot in common with Norma Desmond and Sons.
Everybody came down on him. They tried to bring him down, and then when he did the "This Is It"
This kind of crumbling
and the ghost
grandeur, and
movie
you don't
video and all that shit, and then he supposedly died, I think he outsmarted the industry. I think he's alive.
Moving up in the world.
And he's made more money being dead, or supposedly dead, than he ever did alive.
The buttons they should be pressing are right here on apartments.com, where you can find the most places near his work and propel his upward mobility. Ta-da! The perfect launch.
Oh, she's going back down.
I don't know what's going on.
Go back.
Okay, Maisha. Oh my God, I got. Hold on.
Whatever reason you think Steve Harvey's a good kisser.
Oh, what heck? So popular. You have 2 new followers. God, I don't know why people are following me on.
It's the new season of ABC's Sunday Fun and Games.
Who is this next to you, Orange?
Misha,
And it's never been more fun with Celebrity Family.
you are so
Tell the truth.
beautiful.
Thank you, Octavia Spencer. It all starts.
I love you.
I love you too, Grandma.
A bizarre development
Okay.
deaths of 2 young boys.
Okay.
Now charged their mother with the murder.
Can you go out now?
She was sent
Please.
to death row for a crime that I believe she did not
I'm
commit.
gonna cry for you.
Let me know when Sean's here. Okay.
One event with 100 different perspectives.
There are enough
That's
holes
pretty
in this
necklace.
case to drive a truck through.
She's either innocent or she's the devil. The Last Defense premieres
Okay,
Tuesday,
out.
June 12th on
Get away from the
ABC.
kitties. That's enough. Okay, give him a break. Go out. Okay, please. Out! Why do you always make me yell at you?
Phase from 2005.
I say something 10 times and you don't even listen.
It's being a little bit Elvis-like. You know, he's sequestering himself the way Elvis did in Graceland, surrounded by family. And
I don't blame him. I would too.
He would spend
What are you doing?
the next few years sort of in exile.
Take it out there.
He goes to Bahrain, where he is hosted supply of the rancid fruit. And then the next we heard from him, he was in Ireland.
I thought he was very lonely.
I would say Michael was very isolated.
Next thing we know, he was back in America
Ow.
and wanting to find a place to live permanently in Las Vegas.
I think that those years actually were good years for him because those were the years when he really got to bond with his kids.
Michael had 3 kids. Prince, Paris, and Blanket. Very well behaved. Very smart.
I think he just wanted to have children. He's just trying to be normal.
Do you like being a father? I love it.
We don't know who gave birth to Blanket, Michael's youngest, but we do know that Paris and Prince's mom was his friend Debbie Rowe.
Debbie Rowe was a nurse in Beverly Hills, and he came to really like Debbie. Thought this would be a wonderful mother for my children.
From the beginning, it seems they had an agreement that she would have nothing to do with the children.
She did give birth to 2 of his children, that I know. But how she was impregnated, no one knows.
As eccentric and unusual as we think of Michael Jackson, his children consistently speak of him as a wonderful father.
They used to run their laps around the little pool. They never watched TV. It was strictly books. He wouldn't let them get on the internet.
He wanted to be a father so bad and be the best father he could.
Every single person I have spoken to who was close to Michael Jackson say he was a fantastic father.
That's really what it was all about. Because those kids, he loved them more than life itself.